Just paying homage to all the cats that I came up with.
Yeah.
And also just letting all the younger cats know, you know what I'm saying, where I come from. Oh boy. Yeah, boy.
Alright. Tell us about your label, man. True Sight Music.
Yeah.
What inspired the name? What's the vision? What are you about?
Yeah, well, you know, in the Eastern Cape, it's so difficult for artists to really get out there, you know. When I came up, man, this was my challenge, like just having a studio where it's predominantly hip-hop, you know, and where the producer or the engineer understands hip-hop was such a mission, you know what I mean? And I just decided, yo, I need to get my own studio for myself. And what happened was so many cats started coming through, and then I just basically picked some of the nicest MCs that I thought I should work with. Because I like to work with cats on some, you know, just if we connect, you know. And the guys that are on there, we just connected, you know, kicking freestyles. And yeah, I just decided to, you know what I mean, let's do this thing. You know, me and Rushay is actually the co-founder.
Okay.
We just decided to kick the label, man.
Yeah.
Because somebody actually suggested it, and we're like, yeah, let's try this, you know. It's also a learning experience for me, man, the business side of music, you know, because that's been lacking on my side as well. So I just want to help guys, you know what I mean, like, you know, be more organized and stuff. So that's the main sort of reason for starting the label,
One thing that I have to say, man, big ups for the hustle, you know. I mean, traveling all the way to Cape Town just to push the music. That says a lot about your vision, and because not a lot of people are doing that. But I just want to know, man, how is it, you know, like the hustle, the independent hustle, and trying to get your stuff playlisted, and you know, it might not necessarily be the most radio-friendly music. You know what I mean? Performances.
Well, actually, man, I think we put out quite a balanced album. I'm not gonna say anything about the content or, you know, telling you, yeah, it's that dope. But in terms of different genres within hip-hop or different facets of hip-hop culture, I think we covered sort of quite a broad spectrum if you look at the artists, you know what I mean? And so we just holding on to the hope that, we've done that, you know. So I wouldn't say that they all are not radio friendly, you know. They all probably get play on specific radio stations. You know.
Well, I wasn't necessarily that wasn't in a negative way. I mean.
I understand that. Understand that. So we're just pushing it that way, man. Like trying to stay diverse as possible.
Okay.
You know? And hopefully each cat will get into his own sort of lane. I'll get play on UCT Radio.
No doubt.
And then some other cat might get onto another radio station. Not gonna mention names. I know that's probably not policy or something. You know what I mean? So that's the idea. Each one goes into his own lane. You know what I mean? Just trying to stay open-minded with artists as well, because we don't all come from the same place in terms of influence. You know what I mean?
Speaking of influences, I know you were old school cat. What you know? How does the music transpire, you know, like what are the influences and how do you use those influences to sort of carry forth the message, you know, whatever message it was they were trying to say.
I think it's so important to remember the old school, man, and to remember the analog age. We were actually just talking about it outside, Chris and them, that, you know, you need to go back, really. It's cliched. To go forward, you need to go back, you know what I mean? We need to find out the essence of the thing, you know, to understand where it comes from holistically, you know what I mean? You don't want these sort of, I don't know, flaws in your game, man. You know, going forward, people pick up, hey, there's something here that's not sincere enough, you know? That's what I try and do, man. I try and make timeless music. It's a curse as well, because you take longer to put out music, you know, because you want it to be like, you want to create this feeling, you know what I mean? For people, the feeling that you felt, that euphoric feeling of, wow, this is a hip-hop joint, you know? So, man, but it's just, like I said, it's just a matter of each one just
freestyling off the top of the dome, use the cliche and then a replay. I miss my man Rushay in the Eastern Cape. We turned beef to cake, release the date that the mixtape should come out. It's like that, J-Bux, you know what I'm about.
What? Murderation up in here, Mr. J-Bux representing.